Hello everyone, Monday SPaG and new spelling focus. We are looking at the us suffix, O-U-S. This is the most important thing right here, these sentences. So when we're focusing on root words where we need to change them to an adjective with that us suffix, that is supposed to be a U and not a Y. I've just noticed that suffix there. Okay, if the root word ends in E, we chop it off and add us. And if the root word ends in Y, we chop it off and add I, us, O-U-S. Okay, so before we look into that any further, fascinate was our word of the day. If something fascinates you, it interests you or delights you so much that your thoughts tend to concentrate on it. Jenny thought the millipedes were fascinating, obviously watching, observing them. Engrossed and captivated are two really powerful verbs that are synonyms. And an antonym of fascinate is bore. Yeah? So here are our new focus words for the week. There's quite a lot of them at the moment. Think about what the root words of these would be. For example, dangerous, the root word would be furious. What would the root word be? Poisonous, spacious. See if you can think about any of the rules that I've already introduced. And also for some of the words, like dangerous, the root word, hopefully you've thought of now, is danger. So if it doesn't end in an E or a Y, most likely, typically what we do is we just add that us, O-U-S, we change it from a noun into an adjective, dangerous. So pause the screen and write these words out just once accurately, but can you focus on the definitions? So there's some words that you don't know the meaning of, quite possibly prosperous or hazardous. Look up those meanings, see if you can use them in a sentence. So pause it now. Okay, let's look at some root words ending with E. So we have fame, adventure, and nerve. Three nouns there ending with E. Think back to that rule that I said earlier on. The root words end with E, so I need to chop that E off. They end with E, let's remove it. And now I add my us. So that noun is now changed to an adjective. Famous, adventurous, or nervous. Okay? How about for Y? Mystery, fury. Similar to the root words ending in E, we chop off the Y, but this time we add I, O-U-S. So mysterious and furious. So we've still got that us sound at the end, but we have to remember, drop the Y and add an I. Okay? There are a couple of exceptions to that, and we'll look at that later in the week, but they're the main rules. So your task, can you change the root word in these sentences to an adjective ending in I-O-U-S or O-U-S, that us sound? When I am older, I would like to be a famed gymnast. I'm never camping outside again. There were so many mystery noises and I was petrified. Performing in front of large groups of people makes my palms sweat because of how nerve I am. So those nouns you're going to convert to adjectives. And as a challenge X, can you create a sentence of your own using one of the other adjective focus words? Pause it here, complete your activity, really take your time with your spelling of those focus words, and the answers are on the next slide. So when I'm older, I would like to be a famous, drop the E, add O-U-S, gymnast. I'm never camping out